Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015, Willkommen, etc. Enjoy the green and blue, it's always a bit of a surprise. Slap in the face, colourful slap. Alright, so we've got some interesting bits in here. Let's have a look at this. Look, this is Hellcat, look. That's a joke from last episode. Good, right. So we're on an earning trip, just to earn some more cash. Plus also, we've been to the auction, we've done some auction stuff recently, not necessarily been to the auction, and I can't quite be asked to go today, so let's take this job, randomly. Or maybe instead of randomly, let's take it because it's James Bond-esque, having the same name as the film that's about to come out. Yeah, whatever. Right, I do like the fastback. That's not a terrible colour. Sort of a light blue. Good, I assume we're fixing the bodywork up. I didn't really take any of this in. Yes. So running gear, hard to control, possibly related gearbox problems and body parts. Alright. Might as well get the wheels off then. Running gear issues. Yeah, we've got a knuckle issue here. That's going to require some removing. And all this stuff as well. Okay, so we're going to take the brakes off to get at that. As well as possibly some of the other suspension. So yeah, oh. Ah yeah, wheel hub. Always get a little wheel hub cap in there. Okay, so we have to remove both the top and bottom steering arm. Okay, that's going to require us to get underneath the car. And get that one off from here. Oh, spot the little rubber bushing. Check the other rubber bushings, they can be quite elusive. Can I? No, there we go. Yeah, they're all okay. Alright, so this upper arm's dodgy. Get that off. And the sway bars and outer tie rod and inner tie rod on this side as well. All needs to come off. Got some chocolate in the wheel hub there as well, I notice. That's the thing under the brakes. That's this bit here, hub, alright. Alright, oh, that spring looks well knackered as well. Let's get that off. What's that spring on? 15%, that's bound to be too low. We've got some serious chocolate at the back as well. Let's get the back wheels off and have a look at this. Looks like I need to strip out the entire suspension at the back here. Wow, yeah, okay. Let's get these leaves. Well, they have to come off from underneath, of course. Alright, there we go. La la la. Oops. Alright, that's all that off. So let's get it up in the air. And work on those other parts. Other parts. Yeah, who knows? I'm in a funny mood. Don't ask. I mean, you can ask, but you know, I'm not going to respond to your questions. I refuse. I'm not going to talk about the impossibility of it, but I just refuse, point blank. That's all there is to it. Alright, so now we can remove. Oh, are you serious? You have to take out these bushings? Can I just take that off? No. Oh, and I have to remove the drive shaft. Look. So I don't think I've ever had to actually remove that part of the suspension as a piece to be replaced. I mean, obviously I've removed it because I've stripped out cars, but I've never had to get this bit out whilst the rest of it's fine, sort of thing. So it looks like we do have to take off everything. Right. I find it a bit tedious when we have to take out these little bushings as a way of getting these things off. I mean, you know, can't they come out with it? I mean, seriously. I mean, seriously. And they're small rubber bushings that require a screw as well, which is a bit unusual. Anyway, whatever. We're there. Job done. Right, let's go down the front, which is over here. I love that when you turn around and there's no car there. Like, oh, well, what happened to the car? I've turned the wrong way. Okay, so you have to take all this off to get to the lower suspension arm. I didn't notice it was attached, of course. Of course. So there we go, there's the front steering knuckle, and... that might be it. Let's check our list. Yes, okay, I haven't got the gearbox problems, so that shouldn't be an issue. Once we've got the drive shaft off already. Hardly any extra time at all required to remove the gearbox. That's the box of gears. So there's a release bearing that's a bit knackered, and I can see the plate under here, or the flywheel. It's hard to tell which is chocolatey. It's the flywheel. Okay, gearbox problems, yes. So let's purchase these parts. Running gear, okay. Front spring, yes. Front steering knuckle B. Front wheel hub. The talking. Inner tie rod times 2. Leaf spring U-bolt. Okay, leaf spring rear drive axle. Outer tie rod times 2. Leaf spring rear drive axle. Outer tie rod times 2. Rear shock absorber B. Rubber bushing. Rear shock absorber B, rubber bushing. Small rubber bushing, upper suspension arm. Sounds a bit like the football results. Inner tie rod 1, leaf spring U-bolt 3. What? Have I not already bought these? Whatever. Leaf spring U-bolt 3. Outer tie rod 1, sway bar front end link B. 2. Why is that so funny? It's not even remotely. Yeah, it was link B. I've already forgotten. Okay, good. Alright, gearbox problems. Clutch, release bearing and a flywheel. Okay, and then body parts. We haven't got onto that yet. So, here we go. Sit back and listen to your nice lift music. I can't do lift music. Something chintzy, like a version of something done by some band you've never heard of. Yeah. Lift music. Eine kleine lift music. Alright, that's all that. Suspension arm. Front spring. And the cap. Yep. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Wheel time. Oh no, got all the brakes to put back on, of course. There we go. Oh, and the little magic nubbin in the middle I always forget, and then you can put your wheel on. Oh yeah. Alright, let's look at the other side. Okay, so tie rod. Can't connect it to anything, it's not there yet. Alright. Front wheel hub. And the upper arm. Yeah, and then the lower arm, of course. And then we can connect the shock absorber back arm. Bolts at the bottom, of course. Spring and little cap. There's your sway bar connector. Oh, go on. There we go. Oh, don't forget your little rubber bushing whilst you're here. Easy to forget. Brake disc, brake pads, and the caliper. Little hubcap thingy. Hub. What was it? I don't know what that is. Still. Obviously required. Obviously an important part of the overall. So I think that's the front done. Let's put the drive shaft on. Why can't I put the drive shaft on? Oh, so I'm underneath the car, I'm in a wheel arch. Is that it? No, oh no, because there's nothing to connect to it at the back. Haha, now we can put the drive shaft on. Look. I know how it works. Honest to Gov. Alright. Super long boltings. Awesome, then we put the rest of the rear chassis back together. Running gear, whatever you want to call it. Alright, yep, no, not yet for the wheel. We've got some important bits and pieces to put on. Lots of stupid little bushings. Yeah, little leaf spring doodad. You bolt. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Those springs, oh that's the leaf springs, isn't it, of course? Derp. Alright, and your little bushings. Little bushings. There we go. Oh yeah, and now our leaf spring. Alright, and that's just the brake system. Oh no, let's put the shock absorber back on. Then it's just the brake system to put in. He says quickly adding some extra suspension stuff. Yeah, now it's just the brake gear to put in. There we go. Really big wheel. Oh yeah. Alright, and then to the other side. Where are we? Is that an optional wheel I've got there from somewhere? Have I put all the right wheels on? They are all the same, aren't they? Yeah, okay. Right, so we need to bring it down and see to the body work. Chocolatey parts. Chocolatey. La 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 la. There's a bit of chocolate on the light. Okay, I think that's all the chocolatey parts. Front left door, front left fender, rear bumper. Yeah, okay, so this is a fastback. So we go to the body shop. We have to type in, well, we don't have to, but it makes it so much easier. Fastback. And then we have to remember what we wanted. Front left door, front left fender. Front left door, front left fender. Rear bumper, rear headlight, rear bumper, right headlight, not rear bumper, and a trunk. Alright, and then flibbity blib, put them all together. What have you got? Fancy new car. There we go. Job did, as they don't really say. Ta-da! And I hadn't forgotten to put them any little bits back in. Good. So we've got any quick jobs left? Well, we've got a quick job here. Look, a Katagiri Katsumoto. Let's pop that in the office. Yes. Well, that's a watery shit colour, isn't it? Yep. You've been doing something wrong if it looks this colour. Right. What are we doing again? Gearbox problems. As long as I have to take the starter motor out from when it's down. Burp, talky talks. Walky walks. Let's go back down the end of the car, thank you. Where's the chaffing gearbox? Oh, it's on the side here, look. Où est la motor starts? Yeah, from the engine bay, of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. I've not dealt with a normal V8 for quite a while. It's excitingly mundane. Or just different, really, is the main thing. Alright. Just practicing using the lift. Right. Remembering what we're doing again. Yes, gearbox. So we need to remove things that are attached to the gearbox. Ah, let's take the axles off, which requires the wheels being removed. Alright. Ah, the old days. I remember this. We take out the axle like that. There we go. Yeah, right. Just double thinking myself. Let's just do it. Do the job. There we go. Take that off. Then we take out the drive shaft. Then we attack the gearbox. There we go. Simple. Oh, that's right. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit. So that looks fine. Everything else looks pretty chocolatey. Yeah. All right. Got the whole caboodle. Clutch plate and flywheel. Oh really? It's the only parts that are broken. Clutch plate and flywheel. Alright. Let's do that then. There it is, in the middle, and then put it all back together. Don't worry about the chocolate, apparently they like it chocolatey. Bolt right next to my face. My god, that's huge. Yeah. As the actress said to the bishop. I can't believe I missed that one. I was a bit slow on that one. Oop. Innuendo locator. Alright, one more thing to do. Can you tell what it is yet? There we go, and that, I believe, is that watery shit looking job done. Press the right button, we'll find out. We did find out! Yay! Now, I've probably got time for another quick job, because that was so quick. Loud exhaust, gearbox problems. That's right. Oh, nice minty fresh colour. That's what we like. No poo jokes here. Although, I guess if your poo did look this colour, there'd be all sorts of things to talk about. Okay, gearbox, let's double check we don't need to take the starter motor off the first. Where's your gearbox, matey? There it is. Where's your starter motor? Does it even have a starter motor? What the merry hell's going on? Oh, there it is. Accessible from the engine bay. Yeah. Surprisingly, I am in the engine bay, therefore, there we go. Would actually like to be able to access it. Alright. Oh, and the other problem is, of course, the exhaust might be connected to the exhaust manifolds, so that might be an issue. Might not be, of course, as well. It says he takes all the exhaust. Oh, no, there's a bit as well. A bit more exhaust. Oh no, I'm removing the drive shaft. One thing at a time. Sweet Jesus. There we go. Yeah, that bit looks okay. So I think we're alright there. All the exhaust off that we need. Alright, clutch bearing release doodad. Alright, that looks fine. So, yeah, so now we buy these parts. I remember how it works. So, catalytic converter middle muff, catalytic converter middle muff, and a rear muff V8 OOV. Rear muff V8 OOV. I think you have to say it like that as well, it's important. Right, what was the other thing? Gearbox. And that was clutch plate, release bearing. Clutch plate, release bearing. So, let's put all that back together. Lovely. And indeed, jubbly. Alright, yes. Faintly specked with chocolate. How much mint would you have to eat then for your poo to come out all green, I wonder? Yeah. No, I suppose it's the question many people ask themselves on a daily basis. How much mint and limes would I need? What's the best green food, in fact, to start with? I'm thinking mint, because that's the traditional green food, but it might not be the best thing to change the colour of your exports. Exports. Did we need to put the starter motor back on? I can't remember. Let's go with probably. Yeah, there it is. Little puppy. There we go. This car will start much more easily now. Alright, take it away. Let's see if we've got another dirt quick one. Another 2-minute job. Let's pile them in. Pile them in. Running gear problems. It could be quick, could be 10-15 minute job. I'm not interested in that one. Oh, that's cool. That's it for today. Well, actually, we'll get a phone call in. There we go. Poor brake performance and spray it. Oh, go on. How to resist the super quick jobs. Wow, I don't know why I need to spray it. It looks lovely. Lovely deep dark green colour. Alright. So, nice white wall tyres and everything. So this is brakes and spray it. So let's get the wheels off. As beautiful as they are. Need to be removed so that we can get at all these chocolatey stopping mechanics. Chocolatey stopping mechanics. Oh yes, the DSMs. You have to clear them out. Alright, here we go. It's the bloody bullseye music again. Come on, there we go. In one. A lovely caravan. In two. A holiday in Benidorm. In three. Some cut crystal decanters. In four. Some other useless crap you'd never want. Etc. That was the game show of the 80s. Right, now we've done all the buying of the... the taking off of the stuff. Now we do the buying. So brakes. Need a brake caliper. 2 ventilated, 2 drums. 2 ventilated, 2 drums. A shoe, a pad, and 2 cylinders. A shoe, a pad, 2 cylinders. Okay, they weren't in order. Tusk. Right. And then the reverse, etc. Put all this back together. Bolty. And that's white wall wheels. Yeah, that's right. White wall tyres. I suppose that the wheels aren't white wall. Very pretty. Very fitting for this car. Whoop whoop. I've not actually paused long enough on the wheel screen to notice what this other wheel I've got is. I guess it's from the doing up of the car from yesterday. There's only one of them as well. It's a bit odd. I've got a feeling I've left an odd wheel on a car somewhere. Although, to be fair, I suppose having one spare would make it that there's a car somewhere with only one wheel missing. I shouldn't overthink it. I should just sell all my excess inventory like I normally do. Let's close that. You don't want that open when you go into the paint shop. Paint it the factory colour, please. So I guess that's what it is. Right, there you go. You can't see it now. Where's the car? Oh, all I can see is these white wheels. Where's the rest of the car gone? Chortle. Right, no, I don't have to move it in that sense. Move it in that sense. $2,000 for that. Thank you very much. What are the jobs? Rubbish. Never mind. That's the end of the day. That's oh, it's the driving position for your arms on a steering wheel. Look, that's where you should have them. 10 and 2. That's our pro tip for today. Bye.